Hello and welcome to my Chemo Chapter 5. Same decor, same everything, how original am I, right? Oh, well. It's been 6 weeks since my last infusion and it was hell. This one here was, I don't know if it was the quantity or, I did put on some weight, so did they add more? I did ask and I didn't get I didn't get a good answer on that, so I can't really say that it's due to that. But I do feel like a sack of shit, and I still do. There's been a lot of swelling in my legs, like my thighs, calves, ankles, toes. So it makes walking around, rather difficult, and it's painful. It's painful. So I saw my oncologist this past this past Monday, since the last infusion, like for the first time, and he prescribed some Lasix. So Lasix are essentially water pills. Like furosemide is water pills, and you take those, and the effect that it has, it makes you urinate, and just to flush some of the water, the water retention, edemas. So it was like I thought that this would be great, but now I'm pissing every 15 minutes, and it's very inconvenient. I can't really go out shopping or whatever, and if I do, I gotta wait till much later out, like in during the day, so things calm down a little bit, because when I gotta go. Let me tell you, these pills really work. I feel like a friggin' fire hydrant that's out of control at times. Yeah? So that's no fun. Kind of really limits things. Other than that, from my visit, we talked about I'll be getting a CT scan at the end of the month, which is good. I want to see if there's been any progress. Like to see if these 6 sessions actually did something. So I'm very, my glass is still half full, so I'm optimistic that, there will be a reduction. We'll see a reduction in cancer cells, because when I saw that, when he showed me the graphic, it was like, oh, this is not good, And there will be another bone scan, which is really what I want, So I was glad to hear that, we'll be doing that. That's nuclear medicine. What they do essentially is they just, in 3 hours before the test, they inject you with a radioactive material. And 3 hours later, they do the scan. So it's just to give, the radioactive fluid to travel all over your body. And whenever they scan it, so it's kind of funny because the technician is right beside you. Usually like they're behind a glass or something like that, okay, but right beside me, and there's this sort of tablet. It's done like in two parts. For those of you who don't know how this works, I'll just briefly explain it. It's still, it's not like an MRI. An MRI, I cannot do an MRI because, it just doesn't work for me. I told him, I said, if you want to do an MRI, you just have to put me out. That's it. It's just, I'm very claustrophobic. Feet first might be different, but we never talked about that. So, screw that idea. So so the bone scan is essentially something that sort of just goes around you, very close to your face though. So it's a plaque, whatever, and it just sort of, they do your head and they do your chest and, and pelvis. So that will be probably next month, probably early October sometime, that they can schedule that. Other than that, I keep doing my blood work every 6 weeks this time, as opposed to 3 before each infusion. A lot of my counts are very low, very, very low. I am anemic, because the white cell count is, not very good. So the white and the red cell as well. So it's not a good thing. So that's about what's new since the last infusion. So now we're just waiting to see if that treatment actually did something. I'm still on the 2 other hormonal treatments, and I swear I'm getting, side effects. I mean, I think that the swelling is brought on by that, the injection that I get in my belly every 3 months. And again, that's no fun, but it is what it is. So you just gotta roll with it, and just okay, it's good, and that's about it for now. I mean, that's all. I'll keep you posted on other little stuff there, but if I think of something, there'll be chapter 6 real soon. Thanks for watching. You take care. Bye bye.